A day in the life of a digital nomad in Valencia, Spain. Today we were back to the fun and games after a very long, stressful work week. We got our hiking shoes on, got some coffee in us, and headed out the door. Before I was gonna get on any tour bus, I know myself and knew I needed a little more caffeine before a long day. The tour bus ride out to where we were headed was so gorgeous along the water and with the mountain views, absolutely stunning. After about an hour-long bus ride, we arrived in the little village of Montinejo. We walked up to this cute little restaurant and the views were already spectacular. I wasn't sure if there was going to be any food available, so I just brought my own and had my first little morning snack and enjoyed the lovely, lovely view from the restaurant with some water. I enjoyed a wonderful coffee as the lovely tour guides were explaining the day ahead of us. We were headed out on a scenic hike around Montinejo, and then we're going to end the day at the natural pools. I was a little nervous, to be honest, as the heat had been absolutely crazy and they made it sound like this hike would be so hard. But it was honestly totally fine. The hike wasn't difficult at all, and it was much cooler than expected. The first stop along the hike were these beautiful caves. It was so cool exploring in there and nice and cool as well. Felt great getting out of the sun. Post caves, we continued our journey, and honestly, things just got more and more beautiful as we went on. We went through this little tunnel when we got closer to the natural pools, and the view on the other side was spectacular. Between the water, the rocks, the greenery, everything was so stunning. I literally couldn't stop taking pictures and videos. Everywhere I looked was so beautiful. It was unbelievable. Like, just look at that. It actually doesn't look like real life. So pretty. On our way down to the pools, we spotted a few mountain goats, which are supposed to be good luck. We spotted a couple on our side of the mountain and then a few across the road as well, so we must be extra lucky. After our nice long hike in the heat, we finally made it down, and it was just about time to go for a swim. It was absolutely packed in there, as to be expected, as this was a super hot Saturday in July. The water felt so nice and refreshing. I can't even put words to it. It stays nice and cool year round and just really, really, really hit the spot after this hot day. I followed some folks from my tour group over to this spot to do some cliff jumping. I did not partake in the cliff jumping because I am a big baby and would 100% hurt myself, but it was fun to watch all the people that are much braver than me partake in it. After watching a few of the braver people jump in, I headed back to get my tan on, and before I knew it, it was time to head back to the city. We had one more stop at this lake nearby before heading back, and oh my gosh, it was one of the prettiest things I've ever seen. I ended my night with some takeout, laundry, and Love Island.